Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another look back at history, the old days. The good old days when I used to do things, when I was an independent person, before I was shackled to those rotten kids and family life. Dog snoring. Do you want to do it a bit louder? They can't hear you at the back. It's the 22nd of May 2003. Do you know where you were? I know where I was. I was watching Peter Gabriel at Wembley Arena on his growing up tour. Yeah. I mean, this is good because this one's been documented on video, on DVD. DVD. You want DVD? You want DVD? You can get DVD growing up tour, and it was very much like what you saw on the DVD. On DVD, there wasn't much variation. It is what it is. There was some. I'm trying to remember who. Oh God, this is where you need to look. This is where you need to look up the reviews. I know there were a couple of support acts. I think the Blind Boys of Alabama were one of them. Peter Gabriel. Where is it? May 22nd. Wembley Arena. Maybe I can pull up a review and give me all the deets. Oh, wait a minute. I found my old review. Oh, crikey. I could just read this. Why don't I just read this? Because then I don't have to bother. Here we go. This is it was actually posted on May the 23rd. So you go. It says, I last saw it. I'm reading me. I'm cheating here. Mind you, maybe there would have been Laurie Anderson. I should have actually looked. I could have just read out my old reviews, couldn't I? Oh, it's too late now. I'll read this because, I last saw Peter Gabriel 10 years ago at Earl's Court on his Secret World Tour. That night I was deeply disappointed at the concert, and it still rates one of my worst concert going experiences ever. With this in mind, I approached the Grown Up Tour 2003 with trepidation. I initially wasn't going to buy a ticket, but I gave in. The concert started promptly at 7:30, and we were just snacking on a hot dog outside the arena when we heard Gabriel introduce the first support act, Savara Nazarkan from Uzbekistan. We rushed in to see this beautiful creature, the wife's words, not mine, with the voice of an angel. Being unfamiliar with her work, I was held spellbound for the duration of her set. After I quickly nipped off for a toilet break, I only returned to see Peter Gabriel castigating all of us who had sneaked off. He was annoyed that the arena wasn't full for the Blind Boys of Alabama. Hey, I didn't want to miss any of the acts, but you've got to go. You've got to go. Yeah, he was actually out there, and it was also it was this where he's actually he was right by us. He was right by us on the floor of the of Wembley Arena, because we were at the front row on the floor because it was in the round, and we were like right at the front, and Peter Gabriel was up there, and he was like, oh. And that was a thing. The Blind Boys were a treat to behold, have voices that could hit you squarely in the chest. Even one of them broke off, accompanied by a sighted member of the band, to be led into the audience for much handshaking and communing with an enthusiastic throng. Excellent stuff. Then PG himself was up. He opened up with Here Comes the Flood on the piano before breaking into Darkness, probably the best track from Up. He had me. The hairs on the back of my neck were standing up, and I was trapped. The disappointment of 10 years ago was wiped away. I was in for a treat. What can you say? The Growing Up Tour is a marvellous blend of the heartfelt Flood, Father, Son, and the pompously theatrical, Walking Upside Down, and the Zorb. But you come away thinking, wow, what a show. Okay, so I'm sick and tired of hearing Sledgehammer and Salisbury Hill again, but everyone else was getting off on it. The real treat came at the end when we got an extra encore for Come Talk to Me, another personal favourite, and the song Father, Son, a song that reduces me to a choked sob every time I hear it. Gabriel was excellent. Despite his years and portly frame, he appeared more confident, more happy, and more with it than he did during the Secret World Tour. Tone Levin was doing his thing, but lacked some of the dynamism of his previous performances. There were some parts of the show where he didn't play, yet bass noises were coming from somewhere. The rest of the troupe did well. David Rhodes was as solid as a rock as usual, and new champs Jed Lynch, though, thought he was a bit of a pounder, kept tight rhythm, and Melanie Gabriel quit herself with aplomb. Before going to the concert, I heard mixed opinions. Some raved about it, some were negative. Some said the sound was crap. Some said the audience were lethargic and left an hour before the show ended. I say this: we got an evening of excellent entertainment. The support bands were great. The main act was excellent, and there was always a sense of something going on. The audience got behind Gabriel, and we cheered and sung along the best we could. My only criticism was there was something wrong with the bass end of things, which was a shame, because I really love hearing/seeing Tony Levin. If it comes to town, see it. It is a spectacle, especially when he gets inside that bouncing ball. It really has to be seen to be believed. There you go. There you go. So yeah, I mean, it's all there. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good gig. I thought it was good fun. It was a real show. A lot better than the Secret World Tour, which I didn't like. If you've seen that video, you know I just didn't. I didn't enjoy that at all. Whereas this one just worked a lot better for me. I felt like he was acknowledging everybody, but again, it's Earl's Court. Earl's Court is like an aircraft hangar, and Wembley Arena is a bit more cosy as a venue. So it's all down to the venues as well. I think that really helps the show, and also the in the round thing was really cool. And like I said, I was riding bicycles and doing the Zorb and walking upside down. It's a level of the theatrical I hadn't seen in a long time, because you get bands like U2 coming out of a giant lemon, but it's hardly theatrical. To be in a Zorb, bouncing on the stage. I mean, when you see that live, it's still an incredible thing to witness. It's just wow. It was a real showstopper. So yeah, I mean, it was really cool. He redeemed himself. He redeemed himself, and also to be quite close to the fellow as well. That was a thrill. It's like, oh, he's there. He's right next to us. Look, nudging the missus. Look, he's there. In fact, I think she might have nudged me. So yeah, it was a really good show. And like I say, you can actually get the DVD or the digital. I'm sure it's streamed. I'm sure they've got it on Netflix and stuff these days, haven't they? I don't know, but do go and watch it. Do go and I might leave a link in the description for the DVD. So you can familiarise yourself with it. It's well worth a watch. So yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Like I say, 2003 was very busy. There's another one coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you for joining me with these memories. This was May the 22nd, 2003. Wow, what a time! What a time it was to be alive. Feeling a bit nostalgic for it all. Everyone was alive then. Oh well. There's only one more thing left to say, and that's ta-da.